Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P2176-99, relates to the throttle actuator control system. This error indicates that the throttle actuator has not learned the idle position correctly. The primary component involved in this code is the throttle body, which plays a crucial role in regulating air intake into the engine. The throttle body is located between the air filter and the intake manifold, making it essential for engine performance. If the throttle valve does not learn its fully closed position within a given duration, or if the learned position is outside the specified range, the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, will identify this discrepancy. The PCM is responsible for managing various engine functions, including throttle control. Thus, understanding the details surrounding this DTC is vital to ensure proper vehicle operation. DTC P2176-99 signals a failure in the throttle actuator control system, specifically related to the idle position not being learned by the system. The throttle body, which includes the throttle valve, is responsible for managing airflow into the engine. It must accurately learn the closed position of the throttle during a specific initialization process. If this learning process fails, the PCM concludes there is an abnormality. The throttle body is situated between the air filter and the intake manifold, prominently positioned in the air intake system. An incorrect idle position can lead to performance issues and inefficiencies, highlighting the importance of diagnosing and rectifying the problem promptly. There are several possible causes associated with DTC P2176-99. A faulty throttle body is a primary suspect. If it has internal issues such as wear, dirt, or damage, it cannot learn the proper throttle positions. Moreover, wiring issues involving MTR1 and MTR2 circuits may also prevent accurate signals from being sent to the PCM. Open wires or short circuits can disrupt communication between the throttle actuator and the PCM, causing this error code. Lastly, a malfunctioning PCM itself can also be a culprit, as it may not process the throttle body signal correctly, even if the throttle body is functioning properly. Therefore, a methodical inspection of each component is crucial for effective trouble resolution. The symptoms associated with DTC P2176-99 can significantly impact the driving experience. Poor engine performance is often noticeable, as the vehicle may hesitate or lack power due to the throttle not operating correctly. Additionally, drivers may observe an increase in fuel consumption. This is a direct result of improper air-fuel ratio adjustment caused by the throttle actuator issue. There is also a risk of stalling, particularly at low speeds or during idle, where precise throttle control is necessary. If left unaddressed, these symptoms could lead to further engine complications, making timely diagnosis and repair essential for maintaining overall vehicle health. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2176-99 is to reset the vehicle's system. Start by turning the ignition key to the off or lock position and wait for a duration of at least 10 seconds. This waiting period allows any lingering electrical signals to dissipate, essentially resetting the control systems. After the 10 seconds have elapsed, turn the vehicle ignition back to the on position. This action will initiate the learning phase for the throttle body with the PCM. If the DTC persists after this initial step, it indicates that the issue likely resides deeper within the throttle actuator control system, warranting further inspection. The next troubleshooting step involves inspecting the external circuits tied to the throttle actuator. The focus is primarily on the MTR1 and MTR2 circuits, which control the functionality of the throttle body. Visually inspect these circuits for any signs of wear, damage, or disconnection. Additionally, perform an open circuit test to ensure that there are no breaks in the wires. If either circuit shows an open, that may be the reason the throttle body cannot learn the closed position. Ensure connections are secure and that the insulation resides intact to avoid electrical interference. Regular checks of these circuits can prevent future electrical faults. Conducting a visual inspection of the throttle body is a vital step in diagnosing DTC P2176-99. Begin by disconnecting the throttle body inlet hose for accessibility. Look for any signs of sludge and carbon buildup on the throttle valve itself. These deposits can hinder the throttle valve's ability to operate freely, impeding proper function and learning of position. Normal conditions dictate that the throttle valve should appear clean and without obstruction. If any sludge or carbon is found, this indicates a potential cleaning is necessary, or even replacement could be on the table if damage is present. This inspection can uncover some common problems before further complications develop. The fourth step in troubleshooting DTC P2176-99 is replacing the suspected faulty throttle body with a known good unit. This technique allows you to isolate the problem effectively. If the failure condition, in this case, the inability to learn the idle position, is reproduced with the new throttle body, then the issue may lie with other components in the throttle actuator control system. However, if the DTC does not recur and the throttle body operates smoothly, it indicates that the original throttle body was indeed faulty. This method of cross-referencing helps narrow down the true cause and assists in determining the need for component replacements. For the final troubleshooting step regarding DTC P2176-99, focus on the Powertrain Control Module PCM. This is crucial if all previously inspected components show normal conditions. First, conduct an inspection of the PCM to ensure all connectors and wiring are intact. If everything appears normal, and the previous tests have indicated the throttle body and its circuits are functional, the PCM itself may be at fault. Given its role in processing information from various sensors and issuing commands to the throttle body, any malfunction can prevent adequate throttle position learning. When the suspected PCM issue is confirmed, replacing the module may be necessary to resolve the problem once and for all. After completing the necessary repairs for DTC P2176-99, it is critical to verify the success of your actions. Begin by using an engine diagnostic scan tool to clear the DTCs from the PCM. Once the codes are cleared, take the vehicle for a test drive to ensure that it operates correctly under various conditions. Pay attention to performance, especially during idle and low-speed operations, as this is where previous issues were likely more pronounced. Monitor the system closely to see if the DTC reappears. If the vehicle runs smoothly without the DTC returning, this indicates a successful repair, confirming that the throttle actuator control is functioning as intended. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P2176-99 and maintain optimal engine performance, regular preventive maintenance is essential. Schedule regular throttle body cleaning as part of routine servicing to remove carbon buildup and sludge that can impede functionality. Cleanliness ensures smoother throttle response and longer lifespan for the component. Additionally, routinely inspect the electrical connections associated with the throttle actuator control system. Look for signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion that could disrupt signals sent between components. By implementing these preventive measures, you can enhance vehicle longevity and performance, reducing the likelihood of failures and DTCs. In summary, DTC P2176-99 indicates a failure in the throttle actuator control system concerning idle position learning. Identifying the components involved, including the throttle body and PCM, along with potential circuit issues, is vital for effective troubleshooting. Each step, resetting, circuit inspection, visual checks, and potential component replacements, play critical roles in accurately diagnosing the problem. Once repairs are conducted, a thorough verification process is essential to ensure the error code does not reappear. Furthermore, adopting preventive maintenance practices, such as regular cleaning and inspections, can greatly enhance system reliability, helping to prolong the vehicle's overall performance and reduce future diagnostic dilemmas. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.